Hey, what's good? Lucin here, and today we're going to be doing the drawing forth personal vision exercise. Now, I definitely recommend you download this workbook and follow along. It's absolutely free on the website, and carve out some time for yourself to do this. I recommend at least an hour, maybe two. The session that I did with Nate, which we will be watching in a little bit, it took about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. But that was because we were going back and forth. So if you're doing it alone, it might be faster. If you're doing it with somebody, carve out a good 2 hours. So this exercise is excellent. I love doing it with my wife, my friends, my collaborators, my clients, my students. It definitely helps you understand what it is that you really want for yourself and the world around you. It realigns yourself to your goals, to what it is that you're trying to do, and it helps you articulate it all, most importantly, because the questions in here you don't typically ask yourself, or nobody asks you. You know what I'm saying? So follow along. It's a good one. In the next section, you're gonna see me along with Nate, who is the founder of Tiger Eye Focus, doing the drawing forth personal vision exercise together. So I hope you guys enjoy. My brother, thank you for joining again. We're here doing the personal vision exercise. I printed out this little drawing forth personal vision workbook for you, for us. Go to the first page. Purpose. This practice will help you define your personal vision, what you want to create for yourself and the world around you. Personal vision is not only the starting point of any brand, but the search for personal vision is a practice any founder can use to realign their life. Overview. Since it influences most of your decisions, cultivating your personal vision requires commitment. Many are unfamiliar with this level of self-examination, but after following the 4 steps of this practice, you will see the power in the question, what do I really want? Alright, the impetus. This practice has been adopted from the 5th discipline, the art and practice of the learning organization, by systems scientist and author Peter Senge. According to Senge, the 5 disciplines are systems thinking, where all events are connected within the same pattern and can only be viewed as a whole. Mental models, where deeply ingrained assumptions, generalizations, or even pictures, images influences how we understand the world and how we take action. Shared vision, where binding people around a common identity and sense of destiny excels. Team learning, where thinking together without assumptions allow the group to discover insights not attainable individually. And personal mastery, where people are able to consistently realize the results that matter most deeply to them and are committed to their own lifelong learning. So this adaptation of the practice will focus on developing your personal mastery, which will help you draw forth your personal vision. It's a conversation within yourself. The practice of personal mastery involves learning to keep your personal vision alongside a clear picture of current reality. Doing this generates a force within yourself called creative tension. This tension seeks resolution, which will push you to move reality closer to your greatest desire. Personal mastery teaches you balance. Paradoxically, keeping with reality teaches you that the content of the vision is also not important. It's not what the vision is, it's what the vision does. That's by Robert Fritz. He's an author, management consultant, composer, and a filmmaker. Practicing personal mastery involves holding a conversation within yourself. One voice dreams of what's wanted for the future. Another voice sees the world around you and says that everything gets in the way of said dreams coming true. And a third voice, usually hidden, is willing to say, I've chosen what I want and I will create it. In this discipline, try to hear all three facets clearly. A powerful vision emerges from the relationship between them. So far, so good?
Beautiful.
Preparing for the practice. This process begins informally. You sit down and write down a bunch of ideas that come to mind when imagining your greatest desire. We call this goal your result. You will need a notebook, especially since I encourage you to perform this practice every year. It's important to keep track of your progress throughout your business, and this personal vision is no different. When you refer back to your progress, you will be able to reflect and see what worked and what didn't. You can also print this workbook to help you along what you got in your hands. If the written word is too daunting, feel free to sketch, dance, paint, or express through music. You will need to record your reflections in this process somehow, but the goal is to freely imagine your ideal. Think about yourself as a child. How did you play? Tapping into this high spirit will be helpful. Be curious, playful, and creative. Lastly, consider whether you want to practice alone or with someone you trust. Boom, step one. Creating a result. Begin by bringing yourself into a reflective frame of mind. Closing your eyes and take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let go of any tension as you exhale. Go ahead and do this a few times. I'll wait. I'll do it with you. Let's breathe in, then out through the mouth. Breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Maybe one more time, in through the nose. One more time. Boom. Now that you're relaxed, comfortable, and centered, open your eyes and imagine a result in your life that you deeply desire. For example, imagine that you live where you most wish to live, or that you have the relationship you most wish to have. Ignore how possible or impossible this vision seems. Imagine yourself accepting into your life the full manifestation of this result. Now describe in writing or sketch, etc., the experience you have imagined in a present form as if it is happening right now. Present tense if expressing in writing, song if expressing through music, etc. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Take your time with this until you create your ultimate result. Check out how I did mine on the following page.
Wait, I could do this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this right now.
Yeah, so you can check mine out if you want afterwards.
Alright,
okay, perfect. Good. Liddy season. Alright, cool. How about you go ahead and share what you got?
Cool. I was like, how much should I write? And that's just around how much I wrote. Probably wrote a little less than that.
All good.
All right, living in the city. Take a walk with my children to Joe's Pizza on West 4th to meet my wife. We are celebrating life together after we go watch an awesome film of mine that made it to Angelica's Theater. Life is good, full of learning, love, and success. I'm traveling next week to discuss with a team member an idea for our next feature. My children and wife miss me when I travel, but I take them with me when I can. Family is the most important thing to me. Over the years, I have built wealth. My family is safe. And the films I create in collaboration with team members are incredible.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very good, very good.
Appreciate it.
Would you like to hear mine?
Yes.
I have many homes all over the country and world. This allows me to travel to different places and be comfortable in my home. The world is my home. Let's start with one of my homes. It's in the city, large windows and a high rise. Of course, I have the balcony because I do work occasionally outside. I sometimes do work on the roof by the pool that oversees the city. It feels incredible to finally have made it in the city that I was born and raised in. I have my family and friends over for dinner and just to hang out. I host parties there because it's 3 floors. I enjoy also doing work in the office. My wife does her creations in the classroom and library.
Fire. That's fire.
Thank you, man.
That's fire. Wow.
Onward. So, I mean, this page was here for you to go ahead and write, so that's just what that was.
Got it.